moving on to the next page in your notes. Okay, we're not going to really do a lot of work with this stuff per se today, but we're going to, statistics is always a way of showing a collection of data. Okay, so something that you've done a survey or something like that, or a list, or you're tallying something. This is always something that you're going to use when you use statistics. So for instance, the first one says survey. This is a collection of data or information. List, this shows the data. Usually it's unorganized and you have to organize it. Okay, you can do this in such things as called a frequency table. Maybe frequency on how far or how many, like for instance, if you're talking about shoes, sandals, and sneakers, you could do a tally on who wore sandals, who wore sneakers. Okay, and usually you can form a chart. Range, this is usually, we talked about that in mean, median, mode. This is the distance between the highest and the lowest value of something. Interval, these are where breaks the data in groups. Okay, so you might be an interval, say you're trying to figure out who got a grade in the 90 range. So 90 to 99 would be that particular interval. Scale covers, this is where the data from below the lowest number all the way up to the highest number. And that's kind of like the number line we were just talking about a little bit right there. Graphs are another way of displaying statistics. You can use a picture graph, you can use a line graph, a bar graph, a double line bar graph, a double bar graph, a circle graph, a pie graph, a stem and leaf. You could use a line plot. So there's a lot of different things you could do. A scatter plot, a line plot, box and whisker, histogram. There's plenty of ways of displaying data. For instance, here is one that is a line graph. You'd see that your value is going up the left, and they're talking about something that is happening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Usually compares data. Double line graph. This compares the multiple things. So you have two things that you're taking a look at. Maybe it's boys versus girls. Okay, then you have a bar graph where you can see columns that go up, okay, of different things that you're comparing. Double bar graph could be like two companies or different grade levels, something like that. Circle graph, you can see it in a pie form where you can see all the things separated. And then you have your last one here, scatter plot. You would put a dot for everybody's different thing that you're comparing. Like for instance, this is weight and height. Okay, not everybody's built the same, so you just go ahead and take a look at that and survey your data. All right,